Greetings, my name is Wham, Duel, and today we're going to be looking at the May 17th, 2022 new ban list. I'm actually rather excited for this because the previous ban list was kind of atrocious with, putting skill drain to 3 and all. And so I'm hoping we can see some positive changes. So let's look at the newly forbidden monsters. No new forbidden effect monsters, okay. Or fusion monsters, okay. Not looking so great. Ooh, here we go. Here's some bands. Okay, so we got Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon, Prank Kids Meowmoo, and Predaplant Verte Anaconda. I think these are all pretty fair. I do especially like the hit to Verte Anaconda because it was kind of just being played at every deck at some point, allowing any deck to make Dragoon or DPE or what have you. It's not going to completely cut DPE out of people's decks, it's just going to make it harder to access. I don't have as much experience with Prank Kids or Auroradon, but I feel like those are pretty decent hits because Auroradon you could just, make off of Hulk. And I'm pretty sure Prank Kids Link was also, kind of powerful too. I forget exactly what it does. I haven't fought Prank Kids too much, fortunately for me. No forbidden synchros or Xyz. Any forbidden back row. No new forbidden spells or traps. So skill drain is still in the game. IO is still in the game. I'm kind of disappointed with that. Okay, let's check out the limits. Okay, first we have Jet Synchron back. That's interesting. I kind of like that. I like synchros. So I'm kind of glad for that. Monkey Board. That's interesting. A new limit to Red Rose Dragon. I'm not too familiar with how Rose Dragon cards have been affecting the metagame, but I don't know, I haven't seen any of this in any decks I've been playing against at locals or anything, so I got no clue why this is here. But it's interesting to see that Konami's bringing more of the really powerful pendulums back, like Monkey Board. Hopefully it doesn't become too powerful. I know we just got that new Beyond the Pendulum card that's really good. You can search any pendulum monster on Link Summon. And then, ooh, Yatagarasu's back. That is interesting. Yatagarasu's not a very threatening card, especially now we also have Yaoi running around, so I feel like that's fair. But man, that thing's been banned forever. It's kind of surreal to see it come back. This thing was banned before I even started playing the game, so it's pretty cool. And then Hulk to 1 changes nothing. People only ever played one copy of it from what I've seen. So Hulk to 1, is fine. Doesn't really change anything. And then Shooting Riser Dragon newly limited too. Again, I feel like that I haven't really. It's like a Red Rose Dragon situation for me where I just don't know where this card's being played or how it's been powerful, but I feel like any deck that did play it only ever played one of it, so I feel like that doesn't really change much. I could be wrong. I'm not too educated on how this has been playing into things or how Red Rose Dragon has been playing into things, but yeah. No new Xyz monsters. Okay, whoa! Change of Hearts back. I don't know what to think of that. It's just better brain control and better mind control. So, yeah, I guess that can become a decent staple. It does target, and that's its only downside. So, yeah, I don't know. Change of Heart back is neat. I feel like this is going to be if you got 39 cards in your deck and you're looking for that last one card, you could probably toss in Change of Heart. Especially if you're playing a Link-based deck, you could easily just steal any monster and use it as material. Next, no more hit spells. And then Time Seal back to 1, that's perfectly fine. I don't think anybody's going to play this. Check out semi-limits. Okay, we got Dynamite Knight back to 2. That's interesting. Benton back to 2, I don't know why. Tenki to 2, it's interesting. I kind of find that interesting. Desire's Light Stage and Wall of Revealing Light to 2 is also kind of interesting. I don't know what to think of these semi-limits. I know Draco can be a little bit oppressive, especially now that 3 skill drain is running around, so I'm not a huge fan of this, but I think it's okay. Benton back to 2 is going to give Drytron a little more staying power, but I don't feel like it's going to make a gigantic difference. I could be wrong, of course. Tanking back to 2, I kind of like. I don't know if there's really any Beast Warrior related decks that are kind of swarming the meta right now or anything, but, you know, they're also just good generic Beast Warriors that are now a little more searchable, which I think is fine. Desires back to 2 is fine. I don't even know why they hit it in the first place. Light Stage to 2, I think that's fine. I don't think anybody's been playing Trick Stars for the past couple of years, so that's perfectly acceptable. And then World Revealing Light, back to 2, I don't think is going to change really anything. Now for the amulets. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. So, Night Assailant, that's fine. I don't think anybody's really going to make a whole lot of use out of that, so that's perfectly acceptable. 3 Trish is also fine. I don't think anybody's going to be playing more than 1 Trish in any given deck. It takes so much to summon more than 1 Trish. I think that's fine. Mirage Stallion back, I also think is fine. It gives Solomon great more staying power, which also Circle back, that's also pretty good. I don't think it'll make Salad too powerful. I think this is acceptable. And then Scapegoat back to 3 is also pretty cool. I like that. You pretty much have to set it and wait until your opponent's end phase to activate it, just so you can get the full value out of the tokens you use. So I think that's just fine. I think that's acceptable. This list was fine. Of course, there are a few things I wish they hit a little better, like IO, skill drain, but it's all about the floodgates these days. This is a perfectly acceptable list. I definitely like that Verte is gone. Yeah, those are my overall thoughts on Banlist. I'm Wham, Duel. I'm always happy to see you.